it again. That one's, I'm pretty sure that's your favorite one. Yeah.
So the Bird Bros decided to show up to Niagara Falls, and guess what? It was an OFO day. They were having a meeting there.
Yeah.
The OFO is the Ontario Field Ornithologist Society in Ontario, obviously, and they like to watch birds.
At certain times of the day, the falls fall upwards, as you can see here.
Oh, what's that down there?
Well, that would be an American origin.
Well, it was on the Canadian side, though.
Yeah. Not the States.
Beautiful rainbow here. The falls, majestic place for all things nature.
Yeah, we're actually looking at a leprechaun down there.
That's not a leprechaun, John. I believe everyone here is looking for some type of gull. Like most zoomy zoom around, guys. I'm checking out this stuff.
His middle name is Zoom.
Oh, what's that down there then?
It is a rare sighting. Oh, that's a prettier sight than Niagara Falls. That's a juvenile black-legged kittiwake.
Black-legged kittiwake is a gull from the gull family, not to be mistaken with the mythical seagulls. The juvenile here has kind of grayish legs, but the adult will have all black legs.
It's a smaller type of gull, so it only takes 2 years to reach its adult plumage, where the larger gulls can take up to 4 years. They lay their eggs on the edges of cliff faces.
They often don't come back to feed their young for long periods of time, which leaves them prone to predatorianisms.
And death.
Check out the edges of its wings here during flight. This guy was just soaring around under the falls for at least like 3 minutes at a time.
Si, senor.
Walking along at the falls, the whole birding community's here.
Whole community.
We've seen so many people from the birding community, so many people from our emails that we get every day. They're seeing the same stuff we're seeing.
Yeah, just saw the black-legged kittiwake.
Just got the black-legged kittiwake. It was a stakeout, but we found it. Got some good video.
Thanks, Marcy and Jamie.
Marcy and Jamie, yeah.
And onward and upward.
Eyes to the skies, eyes to the skies. Oh, what's that out there in the rapids? Only a harlequin duck would be so brave to brave these rapids.
They actually go under the rapids and walk against the current on the ground, searching for invertebrates and stuff to eat.
Look at that sweet design there. That's one of the things that makes the harlequin duck our
number 2 duck.
Number 2 duck, coolest. What's number 1? Who knows?
You'll have to keep watching our videos to find out one day.
The female harlequin duck, not as colorful as this one, but still has that white spot on the side of its head.
Even if you don't like birds, Niagara Falls is a wonderful place to go. But you should always look at birds. And here's some winter plumage. Bonaparte's gull!
Bonaparte's gull's spot on the side of its head. It's in a gull family. Look at this guy with the golden eye. What is he?
That's a common golden eye.
Not the James Bond character.
That's a female hooded merganser. Hairdo kind of looks like it got in a fight with a bottle of hair gel.
Here's the male hooded merganser. It's got that big white patch on its elongated head.
Oh. And that red-headed duck? Well, you call that a red-headed duck. What a quinky dink.
Got red head. Oh, now we've moved on to the dam. We heard there's some birds here.
I definitely did, because I went to your Thayer's gull in this one.
I think I saw a Thayer's gull here with some of our buddies from the OFA. John doesn't believe me. Oh, what's that on the church across the way?
Well, there's some kind of vulture, but... Oh, it's a black vulture! See, the the whitish gray tips on the end of the wings?
Oh yeah, that means it's a black vulture, which is like cool because not all vultures are black. These ones got like a black head.
Yeah.
See the Brant?
Not yet. Brant!
Brant.
A brant is like a small type of goose type thing that kind of looks like Canadian goose, but look, it's like much more fumblier.
Yeah, much smaller than the Canadian goose. Actually, it's just slightly larger than your typical mallard.
This guy here is like just feasting on this green stuff.
Loves it. I like it a lot.
These guys normally don't hang out with other flocks of geese.
I think it's my favorite type of goose. He's a cute little feller.
This is definitely one of my favorite goose too. Now the day's come to a close. We're going to watch the OFO gull presentation.
Yeah, learn a whole bunch about gulls.
Learn that they're called gulls, not seagulls.
A common mistake.
Yeah, look at, they even have dead corpse skulls here. And that's all for this thing, I guess. Good birds.
Cheers!
Good birds to all of you. And a happy bird to everyone.
And that's another episode of The Bird Bros.
Somebody shoot that dog.